I'm going to show you how to make a self-repairing wall at the end of this video, but this is the first version of it. What happens is when the first wall gets destroyed, it pushes the pistons in the back are going to push it to the front. So the way the pistons work is they can push things on top of each other if they're in the air. If they're on the bottom, obviously they can only push on the bottom. So we had to stack them up like that. And now if any part of the wall gets destroyed, in theory it should push the pistons in the back should push them to the front. Now the pistons on the side are going to feed it more blocks, so you can have even more wall. That's why I added the pistons on the side with some extra blocks. It's going to feed it even more blocks, so it never runs out is what we're trying to make it. The wall always fixes itself. Now we ran into a bit of a problem when we did this. So the weapons were too far. The first boss came and the zombie just kept hitting the wall. Nobody could hit him because the weapons aren't in range of him. He stands back. The first boss stands way back, so he just kept hitting the wall over and over again. That was not a good sign, but it would show us if the build works because it's our first time testing it. So he should destroy the wall, and then we'll see if it works. Unfortunately, the witch's brew that was hidden his minions killed him, so he didn't destroy the wall. So we're gonna have to wait and see what happens, I guess. Okay, so the wall is about to be destroyed finally, and oh wow, wait, it worked perfectly. Look, there's no more spots. It destroyed the spot in the wall, and then it just fixed itself. Wow. Okay, let's see that again. Okay, yeah, that worked. That worked really good. But did the side blocks not activate? I added those on the side so that they could feed some more blocks into it, but looks like it didn't activate. I'm thinking, oh, it pushed it from the top. Okay, so it only pushed it from the top. It didn't push it from the side, from the middle or the bottom yet. That's why the side blocks didn't activate yet. That's the only reason they didn't activate yet. It pushed it from the top. So, and once the middle or bottom blocks get broken, it should activate the side blocks as well to feed more blocks into it. Right here where I'm standing. Oh, look, I can actually craft this now. The wizard tower. I have everything I need. I got the witch's brew to use. Well, I want it. Let me click it. I'm not sure, but yeah. Then we got the primordial. We can use one of these. I got a bunch of stuff. Probably the Tesla because we have so many of them. All right, let's go ahead and craft it. Put those in. Put everything. I think we got everything. Let's craft it. Come on. They won't let me craft it? What's going on? What am I missing? Okay, I added the towers, right? Yeah. I'm not sure. It says I have everything. What am I missing here? Witch's brew. Oh, okay. So it does let me add the witch's brew there. That's what I needed to do there. Let's craft it. We got the wizard tower. Let's go. Maybe we'll get a like a mutation on it. Nope. We just got the regular wizard tower. That's fine. We want to try this out though. It looks really cool. It looks like it damages multiple enemies at once, so that's good. Let's check out our tower, though. Wait, that's not our tower. Here's our tower. See what's going on here. It's still got a full wall. Wait, yeah, it's still looking really good. Still looking really good. It looks like it's got a full wall still. Oh, wait, the side blocks worked. See? They're missing the block that was on top of it. See the side right here? It actually worked. It pushed it out in front of it. Okay, that actually worked. Wow. So it's working really good. There's one thing we gotta change, though, which is there's no weapons at the front, so there's no range for when that first boss comes. You're kind of just stuck there for like 10 minutes. Oh, and it worked on the other side, too. Look at that. It worked on both sides. Wow, okay. Now we just gotta figure out how to add weapons to the front so we're not stuck on that first boss. Okay, so what we did here is we changed some things up, but basically we added some weapons in the front now so that we're not stuck on the boss. We deleted some of those blocks and added weapons instead. It should be the same because you can stack blocks on top of weapons if they're pushed into it. I didn't know that, but I tested it out and you can. If they're pushed into it, you can stack blocks on top of weapons. And then we're going to put this laser that we got. It's a divine. It's actually our only divine. And we're going to put it right up here at the front so it can also deal some damage if it needs to. So it's looking really good now. We also changed some of the back. We'll go over that in a minute when I show you how to build it. But yeah, let's just see if it works first. We'll be right back. Okay, so it did push the cannon forward, so the cannon works the same as the block. Also, the rest of them are about to get destroyed, so we're going to see if it works, if everything else works. So let's see, it's about to get destroyed, that middle block right there, or that top block, I can't tell which one it is, but one of them about to get destroyed. Let's see what happens. Okay, here we go, one more hit, there it goes, perfect. Everything fell down, the weapon got pushed in front, perfect, it works perfect. Okay, I think we got it pretty good now. Nothing's really wrong, I don't know. Maybe we don't have a lot of damage because we don't have our index. We didn't level them up. We haven't leveled them up yet, so that's probably why we don't have a ton of damage. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. It places the wall every time it gets fixed, so you always have a brand new wall at the front. Okay, guys, now the fun part, actually building the base. It's not actually fun, I lied, but we gotta do it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get whatever blocks we want to use. We're gonna use these gold blocks, so use whatever ones you want though. Start in like the middle area, anywhere in the middle area, and go 6 blocks wide. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 blocks wide by 8 blocks long, counting the first one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So a total of 8 blocks long. So count the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Now we're going to go on the opposite side. Same thing. Do not add an extra block here. Start with the block already there. So 1. That's 1. Then 2. Then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Now we're going to fill it in. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I messed it up. It's fine. Get your blocks back out. There you go. Now use whatever blocks you want for the middle. I'm going to switch to maybe metal blocks. Then we're just going to fill in the middle. Do not glitch yourself out, by the way. If you like build on top of yourself, you'll glitch yourself out. So fill in the middle, however you want. And then we're going to go, actually we got to fill in the entire middle. But after that, we're going to go 2 blocks high. So go 2 blocks high. 1, 2, just like that. All the way. And fill it in again. We need 2 blocks high, all the way filled in. So just keep going around or do whatever way you want. It's the fastest. I'm pretty slow at this, but you're probably going to do a lot faster than me. Let's go ahead and fill it all in. 1. There we go. Easy. Kind of like blends in, though, these blocks. It's kind of hard to see, the metal blocks. But if you do it right, it'll fill it all in, and that's all you need. Perfect. Couple more. There we go. Now, at the front, what you're going to do is go 3 blocks high. You can go all the way. You don't have to. This is just for more defense. But yeah. And then we're going to start on our Pistons. Now, before we get the Pistons, what we do before we get the Pistons is go to delete. And you're going to delete, is it 3 blocks? So it's 3 blocks. We're going to delete 3 blocks. All the way inward. Okay, so just like that. Oh, that's 4. That's 4. My bad. We're going to rebuild that one. So you need to delete 3 blocks on the inside of it. So, oh, I messed it up. There's no gold on that one. I need gold to make it even. Nice. Okay. Anyways, that's what you need to do. Delete 3 blocks. And then delete the blocks on top of them. So, 1, and then the one on top, 1, then the one on top, 1, then the one on top. Delete them. And then get out your pistons. So here's our pistons. We got shiny piston. Stack them up 2 blocks. And then what you're going to do is stack this one up 3 blocks. And then 3 blocks. Just like that. That's perfect. Now, after you do that, you're going to go to the side right here. And you're going to build 1, 2, 1. Oh, my bad. And then 1 on the bottom. You don't have to do this. It adds a couple blocks to push into the middle. But you don't have to do this. You can do this to save more room and also add more weapons. So put 1 right here and then put a piston. It's not going to add that many more, though, if you do it this way. But either way you want. And then you're going to do the other side the same thing. So what we're going to do is, on this side, we're going to get the stone blocks. And we're going to build 1, 2, 1. And then add a piston on top. So just like that. And make sure the piston is facing in. We're going to rotate it if you can. I mean, you can. You just push R. But if you're on mobile, it might be different. So just like that. So it matches. Actually, I lied. I made a big mistake. Delete this. You have to put it 1 block in front of this piston, or else it'll run into that piston and it won't push. Pistons can't push it. Other pistons. Pistons don't move. So you're going to have to build it 1 block in front of this one. So what you're going to do is go back 2 blocks. Go 1 block in front. Go down. 1, 2, 1. Just like that. Make sure it's 1 block in front of it, though. That's all you got to do. Face the piston inward. Put it right there. Do the same thing on the other side because I messed up. 1 block in front of the piston is what you need. So there we go. Just like that. And then a piston. On this side, I'm not adding an extra one because I already have an extra one with this row right here. This row right here is already extra, see? So I'm not adding an extra row like I did with this one here because it already has extra. Now, after this, we're going to go ahead and delete these 2 because they will get no use at all. They're not being pushed or anything. Hold on. I forgot to add the pistons to the middle. So these are 3 high, not 2 high. These are 3 high. We're missing 1, but that's because there's just not enough pistons. So what you're going to do is delete 1 from the bottom, or I guess you can delete it from here. Either any place you want. You just got to delete 1 because you don't have enough pistons. Put a metal block underneath it so it doesn't fall down, though. And then put the piston on top. So we need 3. We need 3 high right here. Just like that. That's how you do it. Perfect. And then what you're going to do is add your weapons. Like I said earlier, I went a little ahead of myself, but I recommend the mortars, like I said, in the back. Because if you don't use the mortars in the back, nothing else is going to have range for a couple pushes. This one needs 1 push and then it'll have range. But if you have anything else, just say this. Right here, it's going to need about 20 pushes until it's actually being used. So if you want the weapons to be used, you got to use these. Also, add 1 in front of each of these blocks, or else these blocks won't activate at all because they need something in front of it to push. So, yep, just like that. And then just fill it in. I'm using the mortars for the first 2 rows. And then what I'm going to use after this is probably mid-range weapons, which are my cannons. Right here. These have really high range. Oh, these are mortars too. They're like cannon mortars, okay? Oh, we have space mortars. Let's go. Probably going to use these for the entire row if we have enough. Oh, no, we don't. We need 1 more. Oh, we got a shiny metal mortar. And then we're going to use our even smaller range weapons, which are probably our witch's brews. Should activate. Looks pretty good. I like the way these look. And then we're going to use our short range weapons at the front, which is our turrets. We have a ton of these somewhere right here. They do a lot of damage because I've upgraded them a lot, so I'm using these short range, very short range. And now, the good thing about this is you can stack blocks on top of weapons if they're being pushed into it. You can't do it normally, but if something is being pushed into it, it will stack on top of the weapon, so you can use these at the front easily. Now, we still have a couple more slots for weapons. We have a lot of slots here. So we're going to go ahead and put some more long range, the long range mortars. We're going to get them right here. Shiny, we're going to put it anywhere we can, actually. Right here, why not? And then 1 on this side. Oh, we already got 1. We can put it on top of here. Put it wherever you want. And then we still have room for 5 more weapons. So let's see what we can put down. We'll put down the laser cannon up front right here. And then, hyper turret. We need to delete 1 of these. We just got this hyper turret. It's really strong. Put this short range weapon up there. We still have room for 4 more. So where can we put some more? We can put them on the ground. We have another galaxy kit turret. Put that kind of right there. It has a long range. And then what else can we add? Any other weapons? We can add a weapon on top of that one. Well, I want to use this. I've never used this wizard tower. Let's use that. And then we can add, what else? Oh, let's use a speaker in the back. Why not? Wait, I don't know if I should use it there. Let's use it right here. I don't think, wait, no, that won't get any use, to be honest. Put it right there. So, not using that. We'll add a couple mortars. Why not? We'll add a couple mortars. Can we even add anything? Right there, okay. Okay, mortars on the side. There we go. Now we're maxed out. This is our build. Should work really, really good. Yeah, so, see you next time, YouTube. Peace!